Thank you so much for joining me again. It's your boy Bobby Braceface, and I'm back. So anyway, let's just hop right into it. So Harley Quinn comics are doing pretty well. Harley Quinn in general as a character is doing pretty well, thanks to Margot Robbie, thanks to the writers, but unfortunately no thanks to the Birds of Prey movie. Uh-oh. That was not the right sound effects that I wanted to do. That wasn't good. That was good. Anyway, so the last issue of Harley Quinn comics has done something pretty interesting because they're doing a roast. Harley Quinn is basically being roasted by alternate versions of herself from different universes because, you know, we're all about the multiverse, which we just talked about. So anyway, the multiverse is, you guys know what the multiverse is. It's several different worlds of our world or the DC world. And apparently Sailor Moon exists in the same world as Harley Quinn or as the DC universe or something like that, because there was a Harley Quinn Sailor Moon doppelganger or version of her that actually showed up in that comic. And to be honest with you, it didn't really look like Harley Quinn to me. Obviously it was another version of Harley, but it kind of looked like, I don't know, a cross between like Britney Spears or I don't know, somebody else to me. I don't know who she looked like, but that was not Harley. Anyway, let's skip to our next topic because we still got a few more topics to go here. What else do we got? So Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of the greatest animated shows of all time. Anyone that has watched this show knows this. They will tell you, and they will also tell you that the Last Airbender, M. Night Shyamalan movie that came out, and whenever it came out, I think it was 2009, we don't even really talk about that. I'm only bringing it up for the sake of evidence that that Hollywood does not know how to do Avatar for some reason. And the reason that they don't know how to do Avatar is, I'm going to tell you this in 1 second. But first, I want to tell you what happened. So, the original creators of Avatar: The Last Airbender, they were getting ready to do this amazing animated show, live action, for the second time. Well, they weren't a part of the original live action. They were somewhat a part of it, but they weren't a part of the creative process, which was very unfortunate, and that's why we got what we got. But anyway, they were in partnership with Netflix. They were about to do this whole thing, make it a series. That's the type of show Avatar is. You can't put it in a 2-hour movie without leaving something out. And if you do, at least do it well, and it just wasn't done well. I know I keep bringing that up. But anyway, one of the worst things about the Avatar series was its whitewashing. You know, like this show was about so many different tribes of people, so many different cultures and everything. And in the movie, they put these white kids in there, and it just felt so unauthentic. There were so many other problems with the movie, but we're not even going to get into that. But yeah, so Netflix wanted to whitewash these characters again, apparently, and the creator said no, and they walked out. Apparently, also, that wasn't the only issues that they had with the making of this Netflix show. Also, they were going over budget a little bit, and Netflix wanted to do it within a certain amount of money. And if you've seen this show, you know that this show is pretty, like, it gets out there. It's like they're wielding these elements, fire, earth, water, wind, like nothing. And it looks so cool on the show, and it would be so cool if they could really get it right in live action. But who knows how this show is going to be now. If the whitewashing is the only thing wrong with the show, then, you know, what are you going to do? But if the whitewashing is a problem, and if everything else is a problem in the show, then we've got a problem. So anyway, so we're going to move on to our next topic, which is Scream 5, right? All right, so I don't know if you guys know. You guys know. If you know, you know. But I'm a big Scream fan, right? You know, Scream is a horror movie for our generation, for my generation. Came out in, wow, was it 95? No, it wasn't. Dude, I can't even remember when the original Scream came out. I was a kid. I was too young to be watching it. But it was just a cultural phenomenon, and it's still alive, whether you want to believe it or not. I guess you can't. You wouldn't not believe it because everybody knows Scream. But anyway, Scream is coming back. And the interesting thing, Scream is coming back with some new life. Unfortunately, that I didn't mean to sound that like so morbid or whatever. But Wes Craven passed away some years ago, obviously, and he is the creator of Scream. He is the father of Scream. And he passed away, so we never thought that we'd get another Scream. But luckily, we have some pretty cool new horror icons by the names of Matt Bettinelli, Ogilin, sorry if I butchered your name, bro, and also Tyler Gillett. And these guys are the directors of Ready or Not. Great, amazing movie, starring Samantha Weaving. I love this girl so much. Speaking of Samantha Weaving, I got something really cool about her in just one sec, but I just want to get back on Scream. So Scream 5 is going to be pretty interesting because it's kind of going to be like a soft reboot. We're basically starting over. I don't know how much we're going to acknowledge the previous prequels and see, I guess they're prequels to this Scream 5, but they're not prequels in general. They're Scream, and then there are sequels. And I hope it stays that way because we do not need any prequels for Scream. Like, just leave Scream alone, you know? Anyway, so this is a whole different story, and apparently the emphasis on the story is going to be family. Oh, I don't have an aw. I'm going to get an aw. Anyway, so family is going to be a big part of this, and two of the main characters are going to be sisters. And well, we just got some news on a casting, which is going to be, I don't know who she's going to play, but Jenna Ortega. I'm not sure if I don't know her. You guys know her? If you know her, tell me about her. Is she cool? Is she lame? Is she pepper in? So let me know about her, because she's going to be a character. She's probably, since they announced her first, she just may be the main girl or whatever. So we'll see about that. I think it's going to be it's not going to be a high school setting, because this girl's supposed to be like 25 or something, and she's coming back to her old town. But I do believe that she has a sister who was in high school. So I think they're going to have so many different age-ranging groups. So that's going to be pretty cool. And obviously, we're going to get the big three back: Dewey, Sydney, and Gail. Although the only person that we know officially is back is Dewey, played by David Arquette, and he's excited. You know, this man has got the fountain of youth. He looks as good as ever. He was like, we don't know. This guy is really athletic, or you guys don't know because he was in a wrestling movie years ago. He's still in good shape. He may be the killer. I don't know. That's probably blasphemous. Who knows? I think we also got Courtney Cox. I think she's back too. We're just waiting on Neve Campbell, but we already know Neve Campbell is in there. She even spoke in an interview about how the guys approached her with a very beautiful letter about Wes Craven and how they're going to honor his name and really do this franchise justice. So, you know, if they get this one right, they're going to do another one. So that's going to be really interesting. I'm not sure if Samantha Weaving she's probably definitely not going to be in this, but I'm bringing her up again because she was in Ready or Not. These guys directed Ready or Not. And Samantha Weaving is actually going to play Bill S. Preston Esquire's daughter in Bill and Ted Face the Music, which I'm very, very excited about. I'm very much looking forward to. And speaking of that, so because we're in a pandemic, what they're going to do with Bill and Ted is they're going to release it in theaters and they're going to release it on video on demand. And I believe that's going to be on August 28th. You'll be able to rent it for $19.99 on Prime. And I think when you do rent a video, or when you purchase a video for that price, you get to keep it basically forever. It's yours. You're not watching it one time for $29.99 or $19.99 or whatever outrageous price for one ticket. Even though if you're going to an IMAX theater, your ticket's damn near going to be $20. Anyway, so also Fandango is also offering a promotion for pre-order. So if you pre-order it, you'll be able to get 50% off on another movie, which will give you a double feature. So that's really cool. Like, I'm really thinking about doing that. Speaking of Fandango, the theaters are opening back up, I believe. If it's not on the August the 19th, it's going to be it's probably going to be on the 28th or the 29th, because that's, that'll give us extra time to be safe and things. So anyway, so that's going to happen. And, IGN just released a really cool clip from the movie. It's basically when the guys are first approached by a time traveler, which is going to be played by, I can't remember this chick's name, but she's pretty cool. You've seen her in a bunch of movies. But anyway, she's going to play Rufus's daughter, which is going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to see how they do this. Nostalgia is going to be like on 20, especially because the world really needs something like this. We need Bill and Ted so much right now. Like, I can't wait till it's released in theaters and it's like getting publicity, and I can't wait till everybody's like, oh, it's so good because it's the only thing that we got. We don't have anything else to watch. So it's going to be great. We need something really goofy and lighthearted, and Bill and Ted, bro. Freaking Bill and Ted. Ted Theodore Logan, Bill S. Preston Esquire, Keanu Reeves, Alex Winter back together like they never left, baby. All right. So, and also shout out to the girl that's playing Ted's daughter. She is so on. Like, I love Samantha Weaving. Samantha Weaving is just a perfect human specimen. But this chick that's playing Ted's daughter is so perfect. She's got Bill and Ted. She's got them down. She's got Ted down. She's playing Ted better than Keanu's playing Ted right now. And obviously he's older Ted, so he's not going to be playing young Ted, but she's got him down so good. I cannot wait to see this movie so much. Speaking of clips, online clips being released, and I'm going to release this really, really quick. This is my last little thing. They released a clip of Tom Holland auditioning for Spider-Man for Civil War, and it looks really cool. I can see why they chose him. He did there's a clip of him and Chris Evans, and it looks really cool. He's got the Spidey suit on. It just looks really cool. All right, so now that we're at the end of our show, because we gotta cut it loose at this end now. So I got a very really special musical guest. Samara Ginsburg is here, sorta, in audio, and she's going to play us the X-Men animated series theme on the cello. Check it out. All right, yes. I love that so much. Thank you so much for listening to that. That was made by Samara Ginsburg. That's SAMARAGINSBERG. She's got a YouTube channel. She's really awesome. She's got a couple of other songs, themes that she performed on her cello, and she's really great and amazing. Go check her out. Thank you so much for listening. This is your boy, Bobby Braceface, and I will talk to you later.